Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you're watching today's gist for the first time, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our gist for today is on evangelist Naomi Shilekunla, the ex-wife of Ooni of Ife Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Ojaja II. Ever since she actually wrote a divorce post on December 23rd of 2021, she actually broke her silence on social media where she take to her Insta stories and Facebook status simultaneously to actually upload a short video of herself after a makeover session. And in the video, there is a music that is actually playing on the ground, which was actually a normal popular music. I'm a Beauty by Afro Soul singer Bassi Kenneth. The lyrics of the song could be heard in the video, which goes thus: I'm a beauty, I be spec, I deep glory, I be nobody X. And due to the fact of what is actually on ground, a lot of people will actually read meanings to the lyrics of the music, as a lot of people actually said that Queen Naomi is actually saying that she's nobody X right now, and there has been no evidence that she is back in the palace. So a lot of people actually had different impression on the video she actually shared after a while now. If you could all remember back to the beginning of all this separation issue, it came as a shock to everyone as Queen Naomi actually announced a separation from the monarch through an Instagram post, of which no one in the palace was actually aware of at the verse. Everyone saw it on social media just like everybody, even the king himself saw it on social media just like everyone, that Queen Naomi has renounced the title of her as a queen in the palace of Ooni of Ife. She actually said that she no longer wants to be referred to as the wife of Ooni of Ife or as the queen of Ile-Ife, but as the mother, queen mother of the people, and also the mother of our adorable prince that she gave birth to Ooni of Ife. However, following the post she actually shared on her Instagram to actually announce this divorce, a lot of people actually said that she was the one who actually said that it was God that actually gave her the calling, that God passed the message to her that she should get married to Ooni of Ife. And why is it now all of a sudden that she's now backing off from the marriage and she's saying that she's going into God's work fully and not wants to be addressed as the queen mother of Ooni of Ife or the queen of Ife land? She actually said that no one should bring an impression on the fact that it is because Kabiyesi actually took another wife in, that was the reason why she's leaving. She actually corrected the impression in the lengthy post that she added on her Instagram page, and she said she does not really want to become the queen mother of Ile-Ife again. She only wants to focus more on her career as she opened another new chapter of her life, and she does not want to go back into marriage with Ooni of Ife again. So she also corrected the impression of the fact that people said she was the one who went to meet Ooni of Ife and gave him a revelation that God said that we should get married, we should be together. She said that she never approached Ooni of Ife with any sort of revelation as many as believed. She said that it was Ooni that contacted him her first and made his proposal known several months later before she actually accepted to marry him. She said that the marriage that happened between both of them was not an arranged one as many as thought that it was. And she said that she did not know the prophetess that actually introduced her to Ooni of Ife. It was after she actually got married to Ooni of Ife. That was when Ooni of Ife actually introduced the prophetess that introduced her to him, to her. In her words, she said, as many would have loved to assume throughout our life as a couple, I was the only married wife to him. There were side attractions, but it was never an issue. I never approached him with any revelation of any sort, as many believed. He contacted me first and made his proposal known several months later. The marriage was not an arranged one, as many have misconstrued. I never knew the prophetess said to have introduced me to him. Instead, he introduced her to me after I agreed to marry him. I was only being polite out of the respect that I have for him. I have never been pregnant all my life before Tade Nikawo. My son is my first ever pregnancy with medical reports to back it up. The girl who is said to be my daughter is my niece. I did my best to endure and make it work. Many times I smiled through the struggle, but I have finally realized that I have just one assignment, my son. And when God is done, He is done. So I'd missed a divorce notice on her Instagram page while she was actually writing the divorce. She was also trying to correct some impression that people actually had on her about the fact that she already had the child outside before marrying Ooni of Ife, and also about the fact that she was the one who went to make a proposal to Ooni of Ife, that their marriage was an arranged one. She actually took to that post to explain everything, every deep down thing. She also said that the issue of religion is never an issue between her and KBSC, as she was allowed to practice her own religion and this was never an issue. So she took to her Instagram page to actually announce the beginning of a new dawn and the close of a chapter, where she actually added in her words, and I quote, saying, "Today I announce the beginning of a new dawn and the close of a chapter. Today I am a mother to God's unique gift. I am no longer a slave to my thought of perfection. I at this moment announce that I shall no longer be referred to as the wife to the Ooni of Ife or as Queen of Ile-Ife, but as the Queen of the people and mother of my adorable prince." However, after the split between Ooni of Ife and Naomi, a lot of Yoruba monarch elders, including the Deji of Akure and a lot of Obas, actually tried to reconcile the estranged couples. But the peace talk cannot be said to have yielded, as there was no result to show that the Queen is actually back to the palace, as the divorced post still remain on the Queen's social media account. When this divorce notice actually came out from Queen Naomi, it was said in the palace that this was a rumored separation, that it is not true. The Ooni's director of media and public affairs, Moses Olafare, actually told the Vanguard News that it is not true, and this is not the first time that rumors like that have been peddled. That there was a time it was reported that she left the palace and the next thing she gave birth. So the story is not true and should not be taken serious. But eventually, he actually faced the press and actually said that the palace is not actually aware of the separation between the king and the queen, because they both went to bed last night as husband and wife. He also said that separation is a two-way affair. It's not something that is announced by one party. The announcements of separation are subject to agreement by both parties. So to that extent, the palace is not aware of such separation, because we all went to bed last night having the king and queen being together. He also said that marriage is a private affair, no matter how prominent the personalities involved. But he said that he would dig deeper to actually know the reason behind Ooni's wife that made her file a divorce. He said that they would dig deeper to know what actually happened, as they all woke up to just say the separation on social media. He's even said that KBSC read the divorce post like every other person. He also said that Ooni is still very much loved with his queen, because he actually prepared and present a special gift for her as a sign of his love. He said if Ooni is not in love with her, he cannot be doing that, only to wake up the following morning and hear that she's no longer in the relationship. Moses Olafare even confirmed that Ooni actually gifted Queen Naomi a car before the divorce notice surfaced on social media, of which the queen actually accepted. He also confirmed that the king was actually simply looking forward to return home to his family, only to see the reported separation on social media. Guys, don't let this be a surprise to you that this is not the first time Ooni's marriage will crumble. Ooni's marriage was first with Adebokola Bombata in 2008. The marriage actually lasted for like 8 years before it actually crumbled, and eventually he got married to a lady when he actually moved into Benin Kingdom, Zainab Otiti, in March 2016, before the marriage also hit the rock in less than a year. After these heartbreaks and marriage breakups, it was said that we're thinking that the king will actually shut his heart against love, but it will later be proved that he understands that Yoruba says that there is no respect for a king without a queen in the palace, before he later married another beautiful person, that is Queen Naomi, of which he went further to actually express his joy on social media on his Instagram page. So now everyone actually awaits Queen Naomi's report on their marriage presently, because no one actually knows what is going on now, if she's back into the palace or she's not back into the palace. We await to hear good news from Queen Naomi. So to get then you guys can have it. Don't forget to like and comment under the comment section below. Thank you. Bye.